What is going on, everybody? BDCool213 here, and ladies and gentlemen, it is time to make the switch. And there we go. Got my hands on the good old Nintendo Switch that just came out today, so let's go ahead and take a look at the box real quick before we open it up. So, we've got the front, we've got the Joy-Con grip with the Joy-Cons, the dock, and the Switch itself, and a hand. And some TV, I think, in the background. Yeah. Alright, and then we got the side of the box here. Got some pictures. And here's the back. So there's the tablet or the Switch itself with the Joy-Cons. Some more pictures on the side. And the Nintendo logo at the top. And then we got the contents inside this box. So we've got the Switch itself, the Joy-Con controllers, the grip, Joy-Con grip, HDMI cable, the dock, the Joy-Con grip. Wait. No, this is the Joy-Con. Did I say Joy-Con grip? I meant straps. Yeah, Joy-Con straps, Joy-Con grip, AC adapter. And, yeah, it tells you what, each one of these things are. And some, other stuff. Yeah, guess nothing too important. Alright, well, let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, okay, so first, before we fully open this up, we've got some instructions here. So first things first, plug it in. Second, set it up. Instales, configura. And let's see, when attached to the, it says when attached to the Nintendo Switch console, the Joy-Con controller batteries will also charge, which I think that's pretty cool. And then it shows you how to remove the Joy-Cons, and let's see, set it to sleep mode, press the power button on the top. Alright, need help? Let's go to that website, I guess. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take a look inside, and oh my god, there it is. Man, there it is. Oh, been waiting for this. Alright, so let's take a look at the Joy-Cons really quick. So there we go, we got the left one here. And man. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad, I guess. And let's see, turning it sideways. Yeah, I was kind of like, man, how is this going to feel? But it doesn't feel too bad, actually. Feels pretty good. And then we got the SL and SR buttons. So yeah, it looks like I'm definitely going to use the Joy-Con straps, because that's supposed to, it's supposed to add like more to this, so it's going to be like a little extra up here, but the buttons are going to be bigger, so yeah, I'm sure that'll feel a lot more comfortable. There's the button to detach the Joy-Con from the screen itself, or the Switch itself. And then we got ZL and L, just L, joystick, the D-pad buttons, and then the share button right here. Oh yeah, and I think this is to sync the controller. But you can also sync it. I heard you can sync it just by attaching it to the console itself. Alright, so that's that. And I'm going to try it with the straps in a bit, once we get to that part. Alright, and here's the left one. Oh wait, I forgot. There's a minus button here too. Yeah, this thing. Alright, well, that's that. Okay, and then let's take a look at the right Joy-Con. So we got the plus, or start, I guess. That's going to be start. The A, B, X, and Y buttons have like a little click. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Alright. Joystick, the home button, and SR and SL buttons, and the sync button here. And then ZR. Well, I'm probably not getting that in view. ZR and R. And then the button to detach the Joy-Con from the Switch itself. And oh yeah, that's right, the IR camera thing. Yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, the other controller doesn't have anything down here, but this one does. Yeah, this one's the IR camera, so it can detect like shapes. If you're playing rock, paper, scissors, or anything, it'll detect the shape that you make, I guess. So yeah, I think so far 1-2 Switch uses that, but I don't know if there's any other games that'll use that feature. Well, I mean, I'm sure there will be, but nothing else at the moment that I can think of. Alright, so let's put that on the side here, and let's take out the Switch itself. Man, alright, well, there she is. Or would it be a he? Oh, man. That's me right there. I'm in the game. Alright, there she is. Holy crap. The Nintendo Switch. So I think these are the speakers in the back right here, I believe. Right? Yeah, I think this is the fan up here. And we got the power button, volume, and then headphone jack right there, game card slot. So yeah, of course, if you guys don't know, this uses cards, so there's no DVDs or Blu-rays or anything like that. So yeah, it's going to be game cards. And then this is where you slide the right Joy-Con and then the left Joy-Con. And let's take a look at the bottom here. So that's the USB Type-C, I think it's what it's called. That's where you plug it in to charge it or to connect it to the dock so that way you can play on the TV. And then there's like two little... Oh, yeah, that's nothing. I guess just two holes right here. And, oh, of course, and then the stand in the back. Yeah. So that's where... yeah, it's basically where, you know, you can put it in, what do they call it, tabletop mode. So you just put the thing, you know, screen right there. And, yeah, you know, just have it there and play it with tabletop mode, I guess. And of course the micro SD card goes in there as well, so you know, if you want to expand the memory of the Switch, you can put a micro SD card, yeah, micro SD right in there. Alright, so well, something that I've wanted to try is putting in the Joy-Con controllers, because apparently it makes a little sound when you do that. So let's see, don't want to mess this up, so here we go. Let's have a listen. I don't know if you guys heard that little clicking noise. Let's put in the other one here. There you go. And let's see. Gotta say, it's, yeah, feels pretty comfortable. So, yeah, that's that. And let's go ahead and take a look at what else we got here. So there's more stuff at the bottom. Alright, so now we have the HDMI cable. I'm sure you guys have seen that, what an HDMI cable looks like. Let's see, we got the AC power adapter here. So with the USB Type-C, I think it's what it's called, or USB-C connection at the bottom. So you can use that to charge up the Switch, I believe, as well. It's not only for the dock, it's for the actual Switch itself. So, you know, if you take it anywhere, I guess you could charge it with that. And then we got the... Oh, here's the Joy-Con grip. So, you know, if you want to play like more traditional controller, you can put in the Joy-Cons here. So, actually, let me do that really quick. Let's test out the... or let's go ahead and take off the Joy-Cons here. See if I can do it. Oh, there you go. Okay. So yeah, this is, of course, the button on the back, so you have to press it and then, you know, pull it out. Pull it out. Alright, and let's get this one. Kind of hard because I'm doing it at a weird angle here. There we go. Well, it's actually not bad. I'm sure it'll probably be easy, you know, because I'm trying to get it in the, you know, in the camera view, of course, so yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at the Joy-Con grip. And actually, wait, really quick before I plug it in, let's see what we got here. So... well, not a whole lot to this, I guess. There's no, like, no, nothing extra to it. You know, just got the Nintendo logo and, you know, the place where you put in the Joy-Cons, of course. So let's go ahead and put it in here. Oh, and I'm doing it wrong. See, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to put it in wrong. All right, here we go. There we go. There's the left one, or that's the right one. Now the left one, and bear with me, guys. My first time. Oh, I love that little clicking noise. Alright, let me see here. Stand behind the camera, so... yeah. I think this is going to be pretty good. Yeah, feels great, actually. I was wondering how this would feel, but yeah, not too bad at all. Alright, well, let's see. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and detach the controllers really quick. So, of course, you got to press the buttons on the back to detach them. Yeah, it's a lot more easier when I'm not trying to get it in the camera view. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to use the Joy-Cons again in a second, because we have the Joy-Con strap here. So, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Okay. So they're separate. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, one of them was like right here, and the other one was back here. So, let's see. Let's take a look here. So, I believe there's going to be a symbol Yeah, here we go, the plus symbol. So that's going to go with the right Joy-Con, I believe. Yeah, the right one. Of course, you want to match it with this one, of course. So let's go ahead and put that in there. And, oh, it's this way. Okay. There we go. I think that's in. And then there's also a lock button back here. And I think you press that or something. Let me see. Do you press it or do you pull it? Hold on a second, guys. Need to have a look here before we do that. How does it work? I think you just press or... Oh, okay, so you just press it in. Alright. Yeah, I think you press it in. Yeah, okay, so you do press it in. So you want to press that in to lock it. And then that'll prevent it from, coming out because... Yeah, if you try the button, it's not gonna come off. But yeah, of course, it'll make the SL, SR buttons, a lot bigger. And, of course, it's got a strap. You got to strap on, of course. Don't want your controller flying all over the place. But, yeah, it actually feels a lot more comfortable. Yeah, feels pretty good. All right, well, that's that. And let's see what else we got here. Got some health and safety instructions, or safety information and usage guidelines. So, yeah. All right, and then I think this is the last thing in the box. So let's get this thing out. So this is important. So this is the Switch dock. So if you want to play it on your TV, just want to put the Switch console itself, or God, I don't know, should I call it tablet? I guess tablet. I don't know, it feels weird calling it a console, it's just a screen, but yeah, that's pretty much the Switch. But yeah, this is the dock, so, you just put the tablet, call it tablet, I guess, in there. So let's see if I could get it in camera view here, of course. And dropping stuff here. Alright, so I think it goes like that. Let's see. Can't see if it's coming up in the camera. Okay, it is. So there's no like snap or anything. I don't know if I have to force it in or... But yeah, you just basically put it in like that. I think. I can't test it out, but yeah, I think that might be the way it goes. Yeah, actually, now that I placed it in again, yeah, it does feel like it's locking into place. So yeah, you just put it in there, and then let's take this out really quick so we can lift the back here. So yeah, in the back there should be like a little port or a little door or something you could open up. Yeah, this thing right here. And yeah, you can plug in the AC adapter as well. USB and actually wait. Okay, yeah, USB and then the HDMI cable, so that way you can display your games on your TV. And it's got a little hole right here, so that way you can put all the cables through, and then closes up, and bam, there you go. Oh yeah, and this the inside. I don't know if you guys could see that. But yeah, there's like a little USB Type C port right there. I don't know if that's coming out fine on the camera. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then yeah, the Nintendo Switch logo, Nintendo logo, and then oh yeah, that's right. And then there's also 2 USB ports on the front here, or on the side actually. And then I think the slide comes on when when you got your Switch dock, so that way you know it's displaying on the TV, of course. So yep, there we go. All right, I think that's it. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my Switch right now and get ready to play some Zelda. But alright guys, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright everyone, take it easy.